What's up? I'm gonna show you guys how to make one of these. This is a leather strop. On one side, I kept the suede side, and then I put the slick side. And it doesn't matter what kind of board you use, but I recommend barely thicker than a 1x. You can still use a 1x and it's fine, but you just kind of have to grip it funny, like down there. Whenever I'm stropping a knife, even though I'm going backwards away from the blade, I like to have something kind of thick to hold on to. But other than that, all you need is a piece of leather, bam, a block, the same size, pretty much. And then you open that up. There's a few different ways you could adhere the leather to the board. You can use double-sided tape. Just put double-sided tape on the board and then just put a piece of leather on there. That will work, but I want this thing to be around after I'm dead and gone. So I use liquid cement. You can open that up, put a thin layer here and a thin layer here. Whenever you do that, don't just put it on immediately. Wait a little while, wait for it to get good and tacky. You can even put that on there for 8 hours and then do it and it'll work fine. So up to 8 hours, you can leave it open like that, but you want it to get good and tacky before you ever put it on. After that, take your board, clamp it on there, leave that setting for a little while. I've done that in 30 minutes, an hour. I haven't had to wait real long, but anyway, once you get it on there, if you have any excess, I'll just exaggerate it here, but if you have any excess like that, just take your sharp knife and start down on one side and just cut right along the board, and then you end up with your leather matching just like that. And then you have yourself a nice strop. It'll just be attached just like that and use it every day. Then get on Amazon or whatever and find yourself some stropping compound. I got this on Amazon and I do like the green, I gotta say, or some Jeweler's Rouge. So the white stuff works just fine too. And then take that, put it on your strop on the slick side, kind of get a good little coating on there, and then you can go to stropping. Just like that, back and forth, and your knife is going to stay sharp forever. So you don't, unless you just abused your knife, if you do that strop every day, you don't ever really have to sharpen it. I mean, arguably, stropping is sharpening, but you don't ever have to really work to sharpen it. You just kind of hit that a few times, try to kind of keep that angle. Most people like to start with the tip and work that way, but it really, to me, just doesn't matter. You could start at the back and work this way, and I think it does about the same thing. But most people start with the tip, so that's kind of what I do just because everybody else does it. But anyway, that's how you make a strop.